Going into Sunday's video report, I had won 20 out of 28 free picks over the past 2.5 weeks, and yesterday I gave you a free selection on Michigan. But I've got to be honest with you folks, after giving you that pick, I realized I had to root for the Spartans of Michigan State in that huge showdown in Ann Arbor. Why? Because after the fact, I saw that Brian Rosica, who I turned to yesterday for the half-price play of the day promotion, had a big play on Michigan State. Well, guys will often ask me, who's your favorite guy or who's your favorite play that day? Well, my favorite play is, of course, naturally going to be my own first. That was North Carolina yesterday. But my second is whoever I think here at the site is going to have an overwhelming sales day, because although I'm a capitalist, I also firmly believe that, guys have to win. Customers have to win, otherwise you can't continue gambling. That's what the money makes the wheel keep spinning round and round. And with Rosica on an incredible roll, and with so many, in fact, a record-setting number of you yesterday, taking advantage of the half-price play of the day special, getting down on his Michigan State play, I'm sorry. I couldn't back the Wolverines, even though I gave them as a free pick. I was cheering for the Spartans, and thank goodness they held on for getting the cover yesterday, and Rosica won again once more. Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Monday video report. So 20 out of 29 free picks. Geez, I wish they were my best bets that I've been playing here the last 3 weeks. But free play coming up today on your game between Baylor and Texas and Austin. I'm going to get to that play in just a moment. Listen, it's a slow day. And as I've told you numerous times over the past couple weeks, this half-price play of the day selection thing that I started about 3 weeks ago was really designed to reward those of you out there that have been patiently following us month after month, but especially those out there that have remained players in that window between the end of the Super Bowl and the beginning of the big dance, because I know how it is. I mean, I've been doing this for 20-some years, guys. So many guys will just take time off after the Super Bowl. It's like they'll cash their winning ticket, which everybody here at the site certainly did, since every single handicapper was either on the Ravens and or the over in the contest, and then they'll come back for the big dance. Big mistake, as I've said, because it's so much easier to win money in February in basketball. And it was an incredible month for just about every single handicapper here in college hoops in the NBA in February, present company excluded. And chief among those handicappers, Brian Rosica. The story once more, because I know so many new guys come and visit the video every single day. Rosica is a former lines maker at one of the biggest offshore sports books in the world. It's based out of Costa Rica. Did that for a little over a year, decided that wasn't his gig, moved back to Vegas. I met him through Anthony Red, added to him to the site a couple of days after the Super Bowl, and what has he done for you? How about 17-4, 862 dimes of net profit, which means a $10 player has won $8,625 in, what, a 3.5-week period since he's joined the site. Well, yesterday, as I said, he cashed in with Michigan State. Listen, it's a slow card today, guys. 5 times in the past week and a half, I've turned to Rosica as the half-price play of the day special, and he's won 4 of those 5. So why not do it again? It's a slow Monday, but I saw here today he's going for winner number 12 out of 13 in the past 2.5 weeks. A 50-dime play going today, and you can get it for half price simply by using this coupon code. Ready? It's a simple word. Again. 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 That will get you Brian's play today for half price. I can't do anything better than that for you on a slow Monday. But listen, guys, it's Big Monday to me. It's a slow Monday, so if you're looking for one game to get down on, why not go for the guy who's going for winner number 12 out of 13 the past 2.5 weeks, the guy that's made you an absolute fortune the past 3.5 months. So that's your promotion for Monday. Kudos to Anthony Red, bounced back from a losing Saturday with a nice 40-dime NBA winner yesterday on the Atlanta Hawks. It was NBA winner number 9 out of 11. So $10 bettors in college and pro basketball, now up $11,035 over the past 2 years combined. Today, going for winning day number 23 out of 34 overall, with 25-dime winner number 7 out of 8. as he's also taking a look at the Baylor-Texas game. And Trace Adams completed a 4-0 sweep this weekend with a second consecutive 1,500-star raise-the-bar winner on North Carolina yesterday. Trace was obviously not bothered by me being on North Carolina as well. You figured that would curse any handicapper, knowing that I had been on the same side of their particular best bet over the past few weeks with how much I have struggled. But he's won 4 of the last 5 days, and tonight, top-rated 1,000-star play on the Big East battle between Cincinnati and Louisville. Brad Wilton did not win yesterday, but still, he's going for winning day number 12 out of 16 today with 29 winner number 5 out of 6. Jesus, he's also taking a look at the Baylor-Texas game. He's made a $10 player $1,780 over the past 15 days. And Brett Atkins, another winning day yesterday. A matter of fact, winning day number 4 out of 5 as he cashed in with a 25-dimer on Marist outright. 135 dimes net profit for Brett Atkins over the past 5 days. So there you go. Rundown of most of the Who's Hot handicappers. One guy who did also lose yesterday, I mention him almost every single day, my pal, Scott Delaney, yesterday was going for winning day number 12 out of 18. He did lose, however, with Virginia. How about the Cavaliers? Ugh. I mean, such inspired play here of late, and then you lose outright to Boston College. Shame on you. Flat spot, letdown game happens all the time. Still, $10 bettors up $6,750 following Scott's betting advice over the past 94 days. Okay, let me get to your free selection here, guys, today. I'm going to go with Baylor in a Big 12 showdown in Austin against Texas. Now, Texas, I just went against them and backed Oklahoma State at home against the Longhorns on Saturday, a game in which the Longhorns were up by 6 early in that contest before finally succumbing 78-65 in the game as a 12.5-point road dog. The biggest problem for the Longhorns, they were beaten up on the boards in that game in Stillwater, and they couldn't control the ball. 18 turnovers led to 22 points for the Cowboys. But they struggled with their shooting percentage, and they couldn't stop anybody defensively. Oklahoma State shot a little over 51% in the game. Meanwhile, Texas only shot 39.3%. But the battle of the boards really shaped that game because Oklahoma State went to the charity line 32 times. Texas only 11. Now listen, you know as well as I do, you followed basketball long enough, that the home team's always going to get the benefit of the more calls, sending them to the line more often. But when you have that big of a disparity, 32 to 11, that shows that you don't go to the rack. And that's one of the problems with Rick Barnes' team this season. Now, Mick Kabongo, who missed the first 23 games of the season, their starting point guard because he was suspended by the NCAA. He's averaged 16.7 points, a little over 5 assists and about 4.5 rebounds a game in the 6 games since he has returned. And Texas has gone 3-3 in those contests, included among those wins an upset win of Iowa State at home. A game against Oklahoma last Wednesday night in which they rallied from a 22-point deficit to win the game in overtime. But he struggled in the Oklahoma State contest as well. Struggled against the trap, struggled against the pressure defense. Shot just 2 for 11, I believe it was, from the field in the contest. 2 for 7 from the field in the contest and had 7 turnovers. Listen, even if Kabongo plays a great game tonight, Texas's problem's still going to be their inability to hit the boards. Now, Baylor, granted, is coming off a back-breaking, heartbreaking loss to Kansas State on Saturday, a game in which they lost on a three-pointer by Rodney Magruder at the buzzer, losing that game. Baylor, a team that the preseason pundits in the Big 12 said was going to finish number 2 in the conference, suddenly needs a miracle if it expects to make the big dance because they come into this contest 17-12 overall, 8-8 in the Big 12. They need to win this game tonight and then probably upset Kansas in their home finale later this week to hopefully earn an invite to the big dance. I don't know that they're going to beat Kansas, but I think they can beat Texas here this evening. Listen, they won the first go-round 86-79 in their Big 12 conference opener back on January 5th. Corey Jefferson, that game, 25 points, 10 rebounds. Isaiah Austin, their promising freshman, 18 points, 12 rebounds. Pierre Jackson, their outstanding point guard, 24 points in the contest. He's coming off an 18.7 assist a game against a good Kansas State defense the other day on Saturday. This Texas team going nowhere. Rick Barnes just doesn't have it this year. Doesn't have a lot of talent. The talent that he hasn't meshed. They're 13-16 overall, 5-11 in conference play. So to see them lose again, and even at home, and have Baylor sweep the season series, wouldn't surprise me. Yes, it's a difficult spot for the Bears after they lost that heartbreaking game to Kansas State, but it's a must-win situation. Baylor, on paper, absolutely the better team. Of course, on paper doesn't necessarily always lead you to wins, but I'm going to back the Bears here for your Monday free pick. Best of luck to you guys, and I will catch you again come Tuesday morning.